Hey everybody, this was long overdue. I just thought it was probably time to make a video and get on and do a proof of life. As many of you know, a couple days after Christmas, the wife and I both came down with don't know, because it wasn't tested. I was sure it was the flu, but it probably had all the characteristics of the big bad woo ami, whatever it's called. So, other than over-the-counter stuff, we going on a month, but the first week was pretty tough. Probably the same thing everybody else is getting. Some fever, no chills, none of that stuff. Lack of appetite, never lost our sense of taste or smell. But I think we're both on the other side of it now. And I've been itching to do a fire. I haven't done a fire since Christmas Eve, I think, when I did the super clean thing for Becca. Excuse me. Not super cold out here, but I got a runny nose. Anyway, I want to thank everyone in the community for reaching out with the nice words that they did. The healing wishes that were put out there and the prayers that were put out by the community. I really want to thank you for that. That means a lot. I didn't much have the gas in the tank to comment on a bunch of videos, but I was trying to keep up and watch everybody's videos. I thought it would have been good for my spirit, and I think it was. So with that being said, I want to shout out some people that, and it happens a lot in our community. We don't see people that we hear from on a regular basis. So I had some folks reach out to me. I had two very special people that actually did videos for me and kind of got the word out there to help stir up the prayer train. And Nathan 4071, thank you, brother. I cannot tell you how much it meant to me to do that video that you did for me. Also, I want to thank our brother BC Gerbs. Dude, meant a lot. Really did mean a lot. And I was sharing all these with my wife, who was she had a little rougher go the first week than I did. So on a side note, we were sick in January of 20. So we went 2 years, darn near 2 years without getting sick, and we try and be pretty careful. And anyway, so Nate and BC, thank you guys. I really appreciate it to get the word out there. I also want to shout out to Donna from Dream Creations. She checked on me on a pretty darn regular basis. Thank you, sister. Love you. Allie Carroll. Allie reached out. Thank you, Allie. I truly appreciate that. Mike Bruner. Mike sent me an email. Most of these people reached out by email because I had either had some interactions regarding the community or the stoves that I make, and honestly, it meant so much. Excella Man, thank you, brother. I do appreciate you reaching out. Shannon from Streeter Boys Outdoor, brother, he reached out to me this morning, or actually yesterday. It was in the evening. He reached out and said some prayers and healthy wishes for us. Meant super. I mean, can't tell you how much it meant. Shannon, Mark over at Carves Outdoors. Thank you, friend. Thank you for reaching out. I tried to watch all your videos and got a big kick out of you using that little cat food stove, or whether fancy feast stove, whatever. Dominic, brother Dominic Minichetti, thank you, friend. Much appreciated for the conversation, because I know you and your family were sick. And I got a little mail call coming up here. One I've really been itching to do because I got it before Christmas, and the other one was a couple days after. I think a couple days after Christmas I got it. But that's from Matt Pearson up there, our brother up to the north. He sent me some. I haven't opened it, but I'm sure it's fat wood. I can feel it. Another part of my mail call is I'm going to get to it here. Is those beautiful barrel rod and striker set that Nathan built me out of that. What I thought was mesquite, it ended up being manzanita. Nathan, you did a wonderful job with those. I'm going to open that up here in a minute and share it with everybody, and we're going to make a fire, a victory fire. I won. I'm back. Proof of life. Comorbidities, 2 of them. So use your head if you get sick. You don't have to. Anyway, I'm not going to go there. You know, it can be beat. It can be beat. Just take care of yourself. There's a downside to being sick with this stuff, and there's an upside. The downside is you're sick, and you know you're sick, and you're really tired. And the upside, I lost close to 20 pounds, so I guess that tells me I had 20 and then some to lose. So we're going to stay on that train for a while. So let me get to opening these mail calls. I also have one here from a subscriber, Dave Collier. Dave has a YouTube channel. If you, I'll try and remember to put a link in there, but he had contacted me and wanted to trade stickers, and I saved this. I got this before Christmas. It's a cool card with Snoopy and a bunch of Woodstocks, and Snoopy's got a bag of toys. Thanks, Dave. Thank you, very nice. I appreciate that, Dave. Thank you. Dave Collier. It's Dave Collier Camping. Hope you can see that. It should show up. Dave Collier Camping. And he also has a Facebook group that he kind of does that applies to bushcraft and outdoor things. You guys that do Facebook, if you want to go over and check that out and send him a friend request, I'm sure he'd welcome you in with open arms. So this one is from Brother Matt Pearson, up north. Apparently he doesn't live that far, and I don't know. I'm just going off of what Jerb says, or he may be joshing us all too, but Mr. Jerbs refers to Matt as his neighbor. So I know BC Jerbs is in British Columbia, and this package came from Kitchener, Ontario, and Canada. So me not being big on my geography, I don't know how far those are apart, but Matt sent me a beautiful, absolutely beautiful bag of fatwood here, and a beautiful note, which I will skim over here. Matt, thank you very much. Happy belated Merry Christmas to you, brother. This is dated December 21st, a month ago. Happy belated Christmas to you. Thank you very much. And I too am glad our paths crossed. You're a good dude, man. Good dude. And I'm sure everybody else knows that. But he sent a beautiful bag of Ontario fatwood, which is what we're going to use this evening to make, oh boy, that smells really good. We're going to make our fatwood victory shout out proof of life fire with Matt's fatwood. So let me grab this other box and we'll open that. I've been itching to open that big time, and I know all of you have probably seen it, and those that haven't, I'm going to give you a good look at it. Okay, back for the... I've really been itching to open this, Nathan. I know I watched you make it, and you're truly an artist and a craftsman, much like our brother Redneck and Tommy. And I mean, I can't believe the amount of craftsmen in this community that, I mean, I've watched Uncle Chuck, plain old Chuck, he does some lathe work, and some of the knife work, like Eddie over Backyard, and it's just amazing to see some of the work that comes out of this community. So I apologize for my voice. So let me get this opened up. Let's make a fire and move on. A lot of you are probably saying, well, being sick, I guess he's not any more short-winded. Bear with me, folks. It's been a month. I got a lot to say. You know how many times I've watched the same movie over and over, laying in bed. So, oh my goodness. Wow. Nathan, my brother. Man, oh man. In true Nathan fashion, he ninja bombed me. I'm not gonna tell you what's in here. I'm gonna pull it out. He ninja'd me, that's for sure. Unbelievable. And I made a video before Christmas, and I talked about, it was around Christmas time or October, November, that I actually got involved with this community, and and I'm so thankful that I did. So let me get to taking a look at all this. He told me in his note that was in the box what he sent, but I'm going to let you come along for the ride. Now, when he sent this, he didn't know. He didn't know that I was going to come down ill, because I was doing okay. Nate sent me, guess I could have really used these, huh? He sent me a few fidget spinners. Something to keep my mind busy, I guess, huh? Thanks, Nate. Oh, goodness. He sent me an assortment. I got a yellow one, a blue one, and a green one. So, to start off with, I am going to open, you folks, some of you saw this being made, which was an awesome feat to watch it made. Like I said, the abilities of the folks in our community is amazing. That is the striker. Now this was a manzanita tree that I cut down on my annual trek up into the Sierras to cut wood. That some people give me a few trees every year to cut down these oak trees, and they had this manzanita tree, and they said it had blown over in a storm and I was welcome to it. So I cut it, and I cut up some blanks and sent them to Nate, and some of you probably saw it. For those that you didn't, that is absolutely, let me get a piece of paper here so you can see. That is absolutely beautiful. Got a nice hole through it for a lanyard. Got a quarter by about an inch and a half on the striker. Really fits in the hand nice. Now, much like salt and pepper, you can't have a striker without a rod. And I had told Nathan, when I sent him a little box of surprises, I'd send him that McGrill because I know he likes his barbacoa. Sent him some seasoning from somebody that makes some really nice seasoning. And I sent him a bunch of that manzanita wood. I'm sure a lot of you saw that. When I'd sent that along, I'd hoped that he was able to make a striker and a ferro out of that manzanita. I had no idea what you guys that work with wood need to turn down. And he pulled it off in a big way. So here is, I've got a six-sided one, a hexagonal one that John the MI Woodsman made me out of some oak that I sent him that was absolutely beautiful. He made a striker and a ferro rod for me, but take a look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? Man, just some really rich looking wood. And yes, we are going to use this. We are going to use this and this to make that victory fire tonight, along with Maddie's firewood. So, much like the big-hearted compa that Nate is, he threw in some extra stuff, I guess, for Christmas. And this will get used. He says that this was made from red cedar, and I'm not sure where the red cedar came from, but get a load of that. Is that gorgeous? Man, it's hard. The light here in the shop doesn't really do it justice, but that is a very cool bottle opener, and I haven't had any alcohol in a month now, so we'll be putting this to use in a short while with a nice IPA in Nate's honor. Absolutely beautiful, Nate. Thank you, brother. He also said he, in his note, he sent along a bag here that has some fat wood in it. This is a ninja package here, I'll tell you what. Total ninja package. Nice little burlap sack, storage sack. And then he sent along a tin here. And in that tin it says Liberty Rogue Outdoors, Boyaca. And he says that, oh, I see. It's a, wow, cool. It's a striker or a steel. He says the steel was from Liberty Rogue Outdoors. So he passed along the love because it's been used. There's some chert in here. It's a nice piece of chert. Wow. I almost feel guilty for not opening it on Christmas, but I was kind of saving it to open it. But it got open anyway. Thank you, Nate. Very special. And last but not least, the hits just keep coming. He sent along. He says this is from his dad. So, Papa Nate, I hope you're proud of your son, because I am. He's one heck of a guy. But this is a piece of Southern California. Oh yeah, Southern California. This is some Southern California fat wood that was sent to Nate, or given to Nate by his dad, and he passed it along to me. Thank you both. Muchas gracias. Before I get this fire carved up, we're gonna wrap this up real quick. I'm gonna do the shaving and stuff off camera, and I'm gonna use Allie Carroll's little tinder maker here. I also want to send out a big thank you to mi hermano Jake, my high school buddy. he managed to call me just about every day to check on me and my wife, or my wife and I, just to make sure how we were doing. Because, like I said, we've been brothers since 5th grade, and it meant a lot. Thank you, Jake. I appreciate it. So let me shut this off. Let's get some shavings made and some tinder, and we're gonna make a fire: a victory fire, a thank you fire, and a proof of life fire. I'll be right back.